Okay, let's dive right in. We're all facing this tangled web of global challenges, everything from climate change to deep social divisions. But what if the solution isn't some single piece of tech or a new policy? What if it's about fundamentally changing how we actually work together?
So in this explainer, we're going to walk through a really powerful vision for a new path forward. We'll kick things off with the huge problem we're all looking at, then explore the culture, the learning ecosystems, and the tech we need to build a truly regenerative future.
First up, we've got to get a handle on the stakes. We are not just dealing with a few separate problems here and there. The sources we're looking at describe our situation as something much bigger, a deeply interconnected polycrisis.
And this quote just nails it, doesn't it? These crises aren't random events. They're all symptoms, signals of one huge underlying issue. Our global systems are just fundamentally out of sync with the reality of our planet and our societies.
You know, the sheer scale of this challenge, it demands so much more than just small tweaks around the edges. It's calling for a new way of being, a new way of thinking, and, maybe most importantly, a new way of acting together on a global scale.
So how in the world do we build this new way of acting together? Well, the answer on the table isn't just a new strategy, it's more like a whole new operating system for humanity. It's a profound shift called conscious collaboration.
At its core, this is all about moving beyond just divvying up tasks. It's a deliberate method for building trust, for creating shared understanding, and for tapping into a collective intelligence that can actually handle the incredible complexity we're facing.
And this is where you can really see the difference, right? This is a fundamental move away from a world built on zero-sum competition and towards one of co-creation and shared success. It's about changing the very culture of how we get things done.
These principles are the absolute bedrock of the whole model. They represent the core human skills we need to be building up in ourselves and each other, making sure that our collaborations aren't just effective, but that they're also ethical, resilient, and truly sustainable.
Okay, that all sounds great in theory, but how do you actually make a concept like this practical on a global scale? Well, it starts with building a totally new kind of learning ecosystem, one designed specifically to cultivate these capacities. It's called the Phoenix Platform. And right at the heart of this ecosystem is Empowered. Now, this is not your typical classroom. It's a platform built to grow our inner capacities by weaving education right into the fabric of life. It's all about intergenerational, real-world projects that help learners of any age discover their unique purpose. As you can see, Empowered isn't a standalone thing. It's one piece of the much larger PHOENX ecosystem. It works hand in hand with SURF, which is a framework for getting people into action, Pulse, a sensing system giving us real-time ecological data, and the Synergy Engine, which is the digital platform tying it all together. It creates this complete loop from learning to coordinated, meaningful action.
This is where things get really interesting. This is where cutting-edge technology meets deep human purpose, and that combination is incredibly powerful. Let's take a look at the digital architecture that makes it all possible.
I want you to think of the Synergy Engine as the central nervous system for our collective intelligence. It's the digital backbone designed to connect everyone and everything, turning all these scattered efforts into a coherent global force for regeneration.
So the really crucial point here is that it provides a structured process. This isn't just a big group chat or a messy online forum. It's a sophisticated tool for making sense of the world, getting aligned, and coordinating action from a local level all the way up to a global scale.
And we have to be super clear on this. This incredible technology is just that, a tool. Its power is completely, 100% dependent on the purpose and the intention of the people who are using it.
That human core, it's guided by the amazing Japanese principle of ikigai, which you can translate as a reason for being. And this isn't just some abstract philosophy. It's the central goal of the Empowered system to help every single person find that sweet spot where their passions and skills meet the needs of the world.
And get this isn't just for individuals trying to find their path. The entire system is built to embed this purpose-driven approach at every single level of society, from a person's career to a company's mission and even to national policy.
So, what does this all add up to? Let's zoom all the way out and look at the grand vision, the kind of regenerative future this whole system is trying to create.
In this vision, learning becomes a lifelong journey of contributing. It's not something you just do for the first 20 years of your life. It becomes a continuous, intergenerational process of getting your hands dirty with real-world projects and communities to create well-being for everyone.
And this, right here, illustrates the ultimate goal perfectly: to completely redefine what success even means. We shift our values away from just extraction and profit and toward health, harmony, and wholeness for both people and the planet. This leaves us with a final and pretty provocative thought. What if the most powerful tool we have for solving our biggest problems isn't AI or some fancy new invention, but the untapped, conscious, and collective intelligence that's been waiting inside us all along?